Most people think being smart means knowing more, quoting facts, impressing others, outperforming everyone around them. But here's the secret no one tells you. True intelligence isn't loud. It doesn't brag. It doesn't race or scramble. It's quiet. It's calm. And it changes everything. Look around. You see people frantically checking emails at 10 p.m., juggling 5 tabs in their brain at once. You see endless scrolling, constant notifications, rushing through life like it's a race you didn't sign up for. And everywhere, noise, not just sounds, but mental noise. Chaos disguises productivity. Most of us confuse busyness with brilliance. We think reacting fast is smart. We think remembering more is smart. We think having an answer immediately is smart. But here's the painful truth. The world is full of people who are busy and loud, but still lost. They're brilliant in bursts, but scattered. They can solve a problem on paper, but crumble in life's quiet moments, because intelligence isn't a firework. It's a still lake, deep, unshakable, calm. Calm smartness isn't about speed. It's about clarity. It's about seeing through the chaos without being consumed by it. It's knowing what matters and what doesn't almost instinctively. Think of it like this. A storm rages around a lake. Some waves crash, some panic, some try to fight it. The calm, smart person, they don't react to every gust. The lake stays, still, reflective, infinite. And that stillness gives them power, because life rewards clarity more than noise. Chapter 1. Pause before you react, the illusion of quick thinking. Most people believe fast reactions equals smartness. A debate, win it. An argument, crush it. A problem, solve it now. But speed often hides shallow thinking. Rushed answers are often shallow answers. Calm smartness comes from pausing first. Even a single breath before responding changes everything. You're not just avoiding mistakes. You're observing, understanding, choosing your next move with precision. Imagine someone criticizes you in a meeting. Most people explode, retaliate, try to prove themselves. They burn energy and leave the moment weaker. The calm, smart person, they pause, they breathe, they notice the intention behind the words, and then they respond. Not impulsively, but with insight. They turn tension into clarity. Next time someone challenges you, pause, breathe, let the moment stretch. Notice how clarity feels, almost like magic. Because in the stillness, you see what others miss. Chapter 2. Observe, don't absorb, the trap of emotional reactivity. Most people absorb every emotional wave around them. A friend's panic becomes their panic. A social post triggers instant anger. A small critique feels like a verdict. Emotional reactivity is mistaken for intelligence. Feeling deeply doesn't make you smart. Reacting deeply does. Calm smartness means watching the emotions instead of living inside them, like standing on the shore while waves crash. You notice patterns. You learn. You adapt. You decide which waves are worth entering, which to let pass. Try this. Next time a situation frustrates you, mentally step back. Watch your reaction like an observer. Label it. This is irritation. That's fear. You'll feel lighter, your mind clearer, your decisions wiser. Emotional freedom is intelligence in disguise. Chapter 3. Less noise, more space. The illusion of multitasking. Most people think juggling 10 tasks is smart. The more, the better. Productivity is intelligence, right? Wrong. Juggling creates a scattered mind. Depth becomes impossible. Focus becomes rare. Calm smartness thrives in space and simplicity. Fewer tasks. Deeper attention. A mind uncluttered by constant, urgent demands. Can see solutions others miss. Try this tomorrow. Do one thing at a time. No notifications. No multitasking. Let your mind breathe. Notice how ideas start connecting naturally. How solutions appear without forcing them. Calm creates an edge no busyness can touch. And that edge? It's quiet, invisible, but undeniable. Chapter 4. Internalize, don't brag. The power of invisible knowledge. Most people think intelligence must be seen. They quote books, post insights, highlight achievements. But the loudest smart people are often the least wise. Calm smartness is invisible until needed. It's internalized. It's reflected in your choices, your patience, your perspective. It doesn't seek validation. Focus on learning for the sake of understanding, not approval. Let your quiet mastery speak in your actions, not your words. Read deeply, observe silently. Experiment privately. Let the world notice naturally. The respect you earn this way lasts longer than applause ever could. Chapter 5. Think in systems, not events. The long view of calm intelligence. Most people chase immediate results. They react to events. Firefighting becomes a lifestyle. Calm smartness sees patterns, not problems. It understands systems, trends, and consequences. It plays chess while others play checkers. It knows that today's small choices compound into tomorrow's power. Step back. Look beyond the crisis. Ask, what does this teach me? What's the system? You'll act with foresight, not panic. Life slowly becomes less about reacting, more about creating. Patterns replace chaos. Systems replace random effort. And with this perspective, the world feels less overwhelming, more navigable, more yours. Chapter 6. Question without doubt. The subtle art of curiosity. Most people confuse doubt with intelligence. They think asking questions is a weakness. They fear being wrong. But curiosity is an indecision. Calm smartness thrives on precise inquiry. It asks questions without fear, without ego, without noise. When faced with a problem, the calm, smart person doesn't just react, they analyze. They ask, why does this happen? What else could be at play? What am I missing? They question assumptions not for argument, but for clarity. And this subtle curiosity uncovers solutions that blind certainty never will. Action. Make it a habit to ask one thoughtful question a day that challenges your assumptions. Your mind begins to see layers beneath the surface. What was once confusing becomes obvious. What was once overwhelming becomes manageable. Chapter 7. Accept what you cannot control. The power of surrender. Most people waste energy trying to control every outcome, every conversation, every decision. They fight reality instead of navigating it. And the more they fight, the more drained they feel. Calm smartness understands the limits of influence. It focuses energy on what can be changed. It surrenders gracefully to what cannot. This isn't defeat, it's strategy, it's freedom. Imagine standing in a storm. Most people panic. Calm smartness? It adjusts the sail, not the wind. It focuses on navigation, not fury. This acceptance opens space for creativity, for wise action, for effortless progress. The calmer you are, the smarter your choices become. Chapter 8. Build inner silence, the true source of intelligence. Most people live externally. They seek knowledge from noise, from opinions, from constant stimulation. But the most profound insights come from silence. True intelligence is cultivated internally. It grows when the mind is still, when the world's chaos is filtered out. Practice sitting quietly. No phone, no distractions, just you and your thoughts. Let ideas surface naturally. Let your mind connect dots others never notice. Deep thinking is quiet. It doesn't rush. It doesn't compete. And this inner silence becomes your advantage. You begin to anticipate, to see patterns, to act with confidence. Most people chase intelligence like it's a firework. They want it loud, immediate, shiny. Calm smartness, it's like water, invisible but unstoppable. It flows through every choice, every conversation, every decision. Apply these shifts and you notice your mind doesn't race anymore. Your mornings feel lighter. Your presence feels anchored. You're not just surviving life. You're navigating it with grace, with clarity, with power. Because calm smartness isn't about knowing more. It's about being more. If this woke something up inside you, comment quiet power so I know you're in the 10%. Subscribe because this is just the beginning of unlocking the real you.